What's up, Live fam? Today is gonna be our first ever NBA collab right here at our very own studio, Global Hooper Layer 12. If you were a fan of basketball in the 90s and 2000s, chances are you were a fan of this NBA player that we're about to get up with. His people told me he's just a few minutes away. All right, let's get into it. It should be special. All right, today is an incredible day. We're here with the man, the myth, the legend, 12-year NBA vet, somebody I watched when I was in high school and when I was doing my thing. Grabbed tons of inspiration from this guy. We're humble, man. You to be here. Jay Will.
Thanks for having me, Dad.
What's good, man?
Nothing, man.
White shot.
I watched you guys hoop too now, don't get it twisted.
Oh, humble, dude. You played against Jordan when he was at the Wizards.
Yeah.
I was watching you and Iverson.
Okay.
So it was almost like if you and Iverson were playing, then I'm tuning in.
Yeah, there's probably a lot more people like that back when Jordan played for the...
This video today is sponsored by Flex NBA, augmented reality pro sports game. With Flex NBA, you can build your dream NBA lineup, trade flexagons with friends, and play to win. The game has hand-drawn, AR-enabled designs with over 200 players to collect. Each player has their own unique flexagon tile. Each tile has a player's CP, player type, and flexes on the back. Download the app to watch the players come to life in the real world. Register your flexagons in the app by scanning the unique barcode on the back of each one, and flex them anywhere using the unique AR software in the app. You can mod the digital flexagons in the app, track ownership of each tile, and share them with your friends. Build your team, own the moves, flex your skills with your friends, and own the battle. Go to flexnba.com or click the link in the description to use code PROFESSOR20 to get 20% off every 2-player set. And thank you again to Flex NBA for sponsoring this video. All right, let's get back to it.
Play for the Wizards, but I gotta give Jordan his credit. He gave us 31 in the first half when he played for the Wizards, so.
Bro, you slept it. Where'd you get your inspiration for your style of play?
Man, I tell you what, man, just like playing pickups and things like that, I was so small I couldn't really get my shot off, so I had to learn somehow, some way to get on the court or even to get picked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just learned to pass the ball and dudes that like scoring or obviously like to play with dudes that's gonna pass them the ball, so that's how I found my little niche.
It seems like when I watch your old stuff, you always like had the flair. But I remember I seen the interview you were doing with Shaq. You were saying like behind the back pass is just like normal for you.
Right.
Like, but how did you earn the trust of the coaches? Because like for me growing up, I never got the trust of my coaches. I think I just wasn't as good. You know what I mean? But like, how did you?
Man, I tell you what, I wasn't even really worried about the trust, bro. I'm just talking, you know, I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna be successful. I ain't thinking about being a failure. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think all the coaches knew that I practiced everything you see me do. So as long as I wasn't in there trying to do something that I haven't practiced, what can they say?
That's true. Your probably efficiency rate was so high. Like somebody like me that was trying to do it, I don't think my coaches trusted it because of my efficiency rate probably wasn't like where they wanted to trust it. It feels like in your career, you played a little bit more free and flashy in Sacramento rather than your other two destinations, Memphis and Miami.
Right.
But then recently I saw a mix come out of you with Miami and I was like, I didn't see this. You were like going crazy. Just like a year or two ago, somebody dropped the J. Will Miami mix.
Right.
So do you feel like you changed your style of play or was it the same?
No, I think it changed a little bit. I mean, for the most part, I don't think it really changed because, you know, I'm still coming down on a break. Depending on what the defense is going to do is what I'm going to do. But yeah. I think each year, each team I played for, it got a little bit different because my personnel was different. My teammates were different. You know what I mean? In Sacramento, like you said earlier, we was all passing that thing and running. And in Memphis kind of slowed it down a little bit to get Gasol touches and things like that. And then in Miami, it was Shaq. You know, we got to slow down to get the ball to Shaq, but when I had my chances and my opportunities, I tried to do what I had to do.
Okay. Because I had heard a rumor like Hubie Brown tried to change you.
You know, it's the total opposite, bro. Hubie Brown was like, let it fly, man. You know what I mean? So,
really? And
I thought the same thing when Hubie took the job. I thought, I'm in trouble, bro. I'm in trouble. I got to get traded. But no, Hubie Brown.
He was like, dude, worry. And I think that's what great coaches, right? They empower you. They don't try to like
I think so, you know, or at least let you show them that you can do it before they just totally shut you down.
Since you played, the rules have changed. I think maybe you had a little bit to do with it, right? Like they probably saw the value of the entertainment that like you and Iverson brought, maybe some of the influence of street ball or whatever. But today it's like you can do anything in the league. I feel like, you know, the whole notion of like these double step backs, side step, they just like let a lot more stuff go. What's your opinion of that? Because you did it when it was tighter.
For sure, they let a lot more of that stuff go because I think the fans and everybody wants to see high scoring games. You know, they don't want to see games 85 to 82, you know what I mean? They want to see 120, 110, you know, so letting these guys in. And plus the the best players out there right now. They got all that stuff. So, you know, you got to let them utilize all that stuff and make the league look good. And, you know, I think the NBA is in a good spot, man, because their stars are really stars. You know, they're not in trouble or things like that in the streets or anything like that. And the game keeps getting bigger and better, and these guys keep getting bigger and better too.
That's crazy, right?
Unbelievable, man.
Speaking of that, that's a good one. I was curious, like, I never really heard, like, I see, like, you going against GOATs and Hall of Famers, you getting these moves off. Who was your toughest NBA matchup?
Man, like, me defensively?
Just period.
Bro, I mean, like, Stephon Marbury was hard as hell to guard just because he was so strong and so fast, and once he got you on the side, you wasn't getting back in front of him. And another dude that was hard to guard, people don't even really know, dude, is Speedy Claxton. When he used to play in Golden State, they was the first ones to really spread 4 guys out around one. They run a high pick and roll, and he was just dishing that thing. They had 4 white dudes out there shooting that thing like no other. So
he was a beast.
Man, it was tough to guard, bro.
He was a beast.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this. You see my shirt?
Yes, sir.
Today.
Yeah.
And One Mixtape Volume 7. For a lot of you youngsters that don't know, like when these And One tapes dropped, this was like a big thing, and then this led into an ESPN show. I think this was this documented like season 2 on ESPN for And One, mixed with the NBA guys who were headlining it, mainly Jay Will. I was honored because I got to be on the back.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm only 20 right here, so like for me just to be anywhere, even in this artwork, that was an honor. I tried to get it printed on the back. I ran out of time before you got here. And One Mixtape, man. The Netflix doc just dropped.
Right.
And One. What was your opinion of And One?
Man, like I said earlier, man, I watched you guys a lot, bro, and I took a lot from you guys. You know, obviously I couldn't take everything because some of the stuff you guys did probably wouldn't get away with it in our game. But,
sure.
But there's some stuff I could take off y'all stuff, and for sure I watched you guys, and like I said, I learned just like you guys watch us, and probably learned some stuff too. So, you know, you guys help me get to where I'm at as well too, bro. So don't take it lightly.
Okay, man, I'm humbled by that, bro. It's weird at that time, like it seemed like handles were at the forefront. I don't know why handles just blew up, right? Because AI had his move. You were doing what you do. And One was on high. Nike had the freestyle.
Yeah.
It's a crazy time. What
It was, you know, I almost probably at a fault, man, because I couldn't shoot very well. You know, I could get hot and streaky. But
you didn't think so? I thought you were a great shooter.
Nah, I mean, you know, I could get streaky, but I worked too much on my handle probably instead of maybe taking some jump shots. Even in practice stuff, I would shoot with Mike Miller a lot in Memphis, and I just rebound all the time and, you know, work on my pass. I would never shoot, and probably my percentage showed it. But
I feel like being hard on yourself because I felt like you were one of the first dudes I saw pull from like 7 feet behind the NBA line. Like,
yeah, now I do that now, but the percentage is probably a little low.
Okay.
But it was fun doing it though, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you might, who knows? I mean, if Steph Curry was here, I would be interested to know, Steph Curry watched Jay Will, no doubt, right? But I would be interested to know if he took some inspiration on that deep 3, because I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know who really shot that deep like that. Like,
if I could shoot half as good as Steph, bro, there wouldn't be no assists, no nothing, no behind the back, nothing, just straight pulls.
Just straight buckets.
Yeah.
Out of all of these, I feel like the number one going away that people remember was the elbow pass.
For sure.
I never could figure out, I don't know why, when I do it in the game, it doesn't go right. Would you mind breaking down that?
Oh man, I can break it down a little bit, try as best I can.
Sure.
But
and maybe instead of just doing it, because I know like
I'll go slow with
Shaq had you do it, but I was curious if there's like a trick or like something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the main thing is like, when you put it back there, you kind of had it like that, right, a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think it was Lamar Odom there. It was Posey there in front of me, Dirk, and maybe Paul Pierce. So I wasn't really thinking about doing it until maybe right here. You just got to put the thing soft right there, and I think it's key. The key is this elbow, instead of coming from here, you got to put it out here and come straight that way. You know what I'm talking about? As opposed to around.
That's how I mess it up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you just put it there and boom,
so it's right to the side.
Yeah.
But you had hit him on a trailer, right?
I probably should have dribbled one more dribble and let him get closer to the bucket.
Okay. It didn't matter. You had to break that thing out.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna try the elbow passes. Give me tips.
All right, bet. But look, before you even try it, I've tried it probably 10,000 times and have been successful maybe twice. The two y'all have seen.
Okay, so it's a hard pass.
That's right.
See, that's what happened.
I'm saying you came from like that.
That's what happened. Okay, dang. Okay. Coming down. Here. Ooh, now it's too far.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You got it. Yes, sir.
Oh, let's work. Let's work. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look, it ain't that hard.
You a handle GOAT, right? When they come up with the all-time handle list,
Jay Wills, it's automatic.
I appreciate that.
Instead of me giving you a new move, I'm gonna try to show you what I showed James Harden and Damian Lillard yesterday.
Oh, man.
And then just see what you think of it, because I'm curious what you would think of it.
All right.
What I showed James Harden was this move I called the teleport. Big shout out to Sick With It is who I got this move from, my OG teammate Sick With It. Anytime I try to get in my trick bag, I try to turn the defender. So I'll come up, it could be all type of moves, right? But I want to get you to turn, boom. So I go here, okay?
Yeah.
And then I give a quick in and out cross between the legs behind.
Between mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
what do you think about that?
I like that. Especially if you catch it right there and just pull up right there.
For me, people are always waiting for a move. It's not playing honest.
Right.
So sometimes I like to make contact. You know what I'm saying? Get in here.
Get them off
a few
balance or
bumps,
something.
and next
Yeah.
thing you know. But the only thing different is I give a in and out cross tween. I try to basically get the ball out of their vision. You know what I'm saying? So like if I went in and out, it's kind of in their vision.
Right.
But if it's a little more confusing if I go fake shot.
Yeah.
So I'll go half speed. Ready? So here, I get you sway. What do you think?
I like it.
You want to try it?
First here,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you to
turn
here,
this way.
and then
Yeah.
inside out.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get it.
What do you think? Do you think do you think that would actually be doable for somebody in the NBA?
For sure.
You
These
think?
dudes that you're teaching, like
Yeah.
Damian Lillard and James Harden.
That's what I felt like. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, especially the stuff they get away with.
Yeah.
Because they'll be able to like whatever get you back here.
Yeah.
In out and somehow shove you some way too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To create a step back.
Yeah.
Those guys get away with murder.
It's wild.
But they deserve it though.
Yeah.
Best in the world, bro. D. Lillard, James Harden, I need to see that next year.
Yeah. I showed Harden about maybe 2 years ago, but I just showed Damian Lillard this yesterday. I was curious about your opinion on this. I was telling a lot of people in the NBA when they go between the legs, even like some of these flips, right? You more so take it when the defense gives it. Like one of them, you were like in a trap. You were trapped over here. And like one of the dudes had his legs open and you were just like,
Oh yeah, had to. So I get out of it.
yeah. So the way I approach between the legs, I'll approach the defense and I do what's called a stiff leg crossover. Okay, so a few in and outs here and then I'm boom,
Right.
okay? Try to get them to open up. So it's like boom here and then I go here.
And then
I look at the J, you know what I'm saying? Boom, and then pull them back.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you think of that?
I love it.
NBA players don't do the stiff leg crossover. How come?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe just because, maybe they think because the defenders are so lengthy. I can't say what I want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're just so, and I don't know, like if you snatched it back,
Yeah.
you get me a little bit, I'm
Yeah. It's harder.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I try to beat people. Like if it was going live, I try to like literally, we get here, it's
Yeah.
boom, boom. So it's almost like they have to open up.
Like for me, like I was trying to get like, I wouldn't want to use that move because not to say it's a bad move,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to create separation. I don't want no.
That's the thing.
contact. Like Steve Francis. Steve Francis used to get people so bad he'd bring it back and had to start all over.
Right.
So snatch it across,
Yeah.
and then come back between my legs,
Exactly.
and then through yours.
Exactly. Going up here. Here we go. Boom. Let's go. Same type of way I open up the teleport. I try to get him to turn the other way on this one. Boom, here. And then what I always do is as I'm bringing it back, I actually get a step back. I look at the goal, and then I go boom,
In between mine.
boom, yeah, double there.
Man,
What do
you
you think of
gotta
that?
do that one quick because I think a good defender is gonna try to maybe he
You know
should.
what's crazy? I actually love it if they jump. A lot of times I go between their legs as they're jumping.
Ah, that ain't better.
It's kind of trippy. I got that from shout out to Bone Collector. I got that from Bone.
Okay.
But all right, so yeah, coming here, boom. It's like boom.
I like
And
it.
then another thing I told him is when I go between, either way I go between. When I do it, I always try to do it at this angle where it's like right here. So a lot of times they feel like it's quicker to go get it because they'll spin.
Yeah.
That's how
You already got it.
Yeah.
You already got
what
it.
What do you think of that?
I like that.
Okay.
So you got, bang, bang. I think a lot of people get their handles messed up because they can go into your move or whatever, and they stand up.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? So now for you to get back down on your thing, it's gonna take a second. It's gonna slow you down.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And at the end of the day, it's like I talk about all that, but still, look, if the J's there, you got to do it, right?
Right,
Like
right.
I can only do that if they don't react right. It's like,
That's
all
right.
You get on my nerves.
That's right.
You want to go through it?
That's right.
All right. Get him turn this way with a move. Boom.
And now.
Tween. So, yeah. So it's between tween and And then, sorry.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, so it's here,
Yeah.
turn,
Gotcha.
step back, fake.
Between mine, between yours. Gotcha.
Bring it back on.
Gotcha.
Hey man, we need Jay. Hey, I'm trying to see that.
I'm trying to get a 10-day. What's up, man? What's up?
What's good? I see you at the summer league or something, man.
Appreciate you, Doc.
Hey, bro. Really appreciate you coming out here, making the time. I know.
Of course, bro. I ain't got nothing but time, bro.
Yeah, and then just to end it, I want to say, what is Jay Will doing in 2022? Because I see you still all over the place doing stuff.
Man, I'm trying to do everything, bro. You know, whatever I can get my hands in. I'll play a lot of golf.
Yeah.
I got 3 kids, man. Being the best dad I can be.
Living in Florida?
Yes, sir. Orlando. You know, just trying to play some golf, make some money on the golf course. So if you want that smoke, come get it.
Yeah, man. And also hit Jay Will up, man. He's still good for some run. He's playing a little event tomorrow out here in LA. And last time I saw him playing the Big 3, he was ready to go.
That was a couple years ago, man.
Yeah.
We're going to see tomorrow, though. Bionic, I hope you're ready, Doc.
Humble, man.
Thank you
So much for
I
coming
appreciate
through,
you.
man. Love
yes,
you,
sir.
bro.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Live fam, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow Jay Will on Instagram. All right, check him out. God bless. See you guys soon.